मैम यहाँ मैम ट्राइपॉड के वजह सब चलो नहीं आ पाएंगे.
Wow, that looks amazing.
खत्म ही नहीं
How about a demonstration of how the entire thing works? Guys, you need to see this. This is something straight out of a movie.
So essentially, mom is wearing one of the pieces that has NFC. As you can see, you can't really see anything going on. But the moment I tap, you get a notification, and your Instagram opens up. So this is very seamless. You can customize this for whatever link you want. You can have your portfolios, you can have messages for your loved ones, you can have photo album, you can have your Instagram page, your contact details for sharing it with someone. And yeah, it's just a very versatile way and a very seamless way to, just share your information with someone who you really want to pass it on to. So, yeah.
Okay, wow, guys, that is the best possible gift you could give anyone. And as you saw demonstration, you tap the ring on your phone and the link comes up on notification.
Hello guys, good evening. So I'll just start with a little bit about myself. Dad started working in the jewelry line 30-40 years ago, and then Mom obviously picked it up from there. 15 years ago she started in fashion jewelry. So I've grown up around jewelry all my life, and then for my education I did engineering, I did software engineering. So when I came into this line, I thought why not combine both of my passions, and that's where the NFC jewelry was born. This is essentially a seamless integration of tech into jewelry, invisible tech in jewelry that looks stunning and is functional. So that's just a little bit about the inspiration behind NFC jewelry.
Every single thing, and this is the brains behind the entire operation, guys. A big round of applause for every single thing that's gone into this, and for both of y'all as well. Thank you so much. I'd also like to give a mention to Sanjana Parak, who isn't here with us.
A few years ago, I was chatting with some friends on a cafe, and of course discussing some tech ideas. Interestingly, I'm also from the tech background, like Siddhant. So one of the interesting ideas was, why don't, when we go to a party, we have to exchange cards. Why don't we have something like a band or a ring where we exchange and we can just exchange cards without actually exchanging cards? And see, today I see it here. So congratulations. I think we thought about it, you brought it to life. So huge kudos to you and all the team behind it. So fantastic work. Just an interesting thing, NFC is something that I worked on previously before my acting career in my tech background. Near field communication is something which is very exciting, and using it in jewelry, I didn't think it would be so easy and so smooth how Siddhant has made it. So I feel this is the new generation which is bringing a very, very smooth transition of technology into day-to-day things and making it easy to use for all of us, and also making it useful. That's what makes the difference. So wishing all the best to the Pareks, and I'm sure this is a product which will do well in the market for sure. Take care.
And I'm super thrilled because this makes your life so easy. Like, if you have to give message to your loved ones, it is so easy and it's so surprising. Like, you can surprise anyone by giving just a ring to your brother or your dad or your boyfriend, whoever you want to. And it's such a beautiful way of, expressing your emotions. And also at the same time, it is damn useful for people like us who have to share our, sometimes Instagram accounts or about a profile or something. So it's so easy, you just tap it, and also at the same time it's very secure because you have to allow it, right? That's what you told me, that you need to give a permission to accept it. So it is again very safe, and I think it's a damn good thing done with which we all need right now. So thank you so much and wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shweta, for your lovely words. Up next. So first of all, congratulations. Honestly, me, I like wearing a lot of jewelry, men's jewelry, right? I'm wearing something that I got from Goa, which is a very lucky charm for me, and it's actually a cooling agent that I usually wear. So with this coming in, I think I'm very sorted with gifting people, because I usually get very confused that how do I gift people? How do I give jewelry to people? You know, you have so many options. I mean, I don't know what you like, what someone would like. Like my mother, if I give her this, she'll be like, why don't you give me that? If I give her that, why don't you give me this? So it's very confusing. But when this comes in, I think it's more on an interesting part where, okay, you know what, I'm giving you this, but if you wear it, there's something interesting to it. Like people would, during these social media days, I'm sure people are crazy about technology, about AI, about so many things coming in picture, and we use it, like the show that I'm shooting for, we use so much of technology in our show as well, right? So when people think about it, that NFC X having jewelry and Soulaa, the name, because your soul is connected to your heart, right? Your jewelry is just on your neck or your hands. It's so close to your soul. So I personally prefer that the name that you've chosen, Soulaa and Soul, is very beautifully done. And the concept, of course, I'm sure not many people would understand, but once you start promoting it right, and once people see the potential in this, I'm sure you guys are way up ahead in the game. So congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
सर आपका कैमरा बस
And congratulations to bringing NFC to India, to Mumbai. It's the first time, I believe. Please tell us how the concept came into life and how did you begin by planning something like this and launching Soulaa.
Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, I come from an engineering background, and growing up I've seen the world of jewelry in and out. So when I came into this, I thought I wanted to do something different that no one has done. I thought combining my two worlds, my two passions would be a great place to start. Because I know about these two worlds, I thought I could do something in this space. I wanted to do something that no one in India has ever done before. So that's where the idea came in. I started researching about this about a year ago, trying to see what can be done, what are the limitations of NFC. For example, NFC cannot pass through metal. So that was a huge challenge for us to get it to, pass through a gold or silver or, an alloy metal. So that is something we overcame through, multiple rounds of testing. And then, as you can see, the final product is very seamless. One of our main goals was to make sure that you cannot see any sort of circuitry. It should look like a normal piece of jewelry you wear every day, just for the design, and then something happens out of it, almost like magic. So that was the inspiration behind it.
So, एक layman language के लिए audience के लिए आप बताएंगे what is NFC?
So NFC is basically you can think about it as a place where you can store a particular link. जो if you tap it to someone's phone, वो link उसके phone में चला जाता है. So जैसे if you open up your Instagram link, you can have it in your jewelry. आप किसी के phone पे वो link tap करोगे, वो link खुल जाएगा, Instagram page खुल जाएगा. Or you can have your contact details saved on it. When you tap it to someone else's phone, the contact details appear. Your phone, your number, your name, everything comes on their phone. So essentially, it's a very it's a way to store data, which can be done seamlessly through our products.
So advantage क्या रहेगी इसके साथ? If you really have to, advantage क्या रहेगी एक normal?
So obviously there's the ease of use. Right now I've seen throughout, I've been in business for about 5 years now. People still give visiting cards as a way to share contact information. Those things get lost, they get wet, they get torn, they get thrown away. This thing, an NFC jewelry, if you tap it, it is on your phone. You can just make sure it is there. And everyone today carries a phone. So it is a very it's a very memorable thing that you can't lose very easily. And the other part, if you look at it from an Instagram or from a website perspective, giving someone your Instagram right now is very, very cumbersome. I'm sure these guys can relate. So it's a very cumbersome process. You have to spell your name, you have to spell your handle. In this thing, you just tap it, your Instagram profile opens up, you can press a button, they follow you, you follow them back. It's a very seamless process.
So when is it going to be live? active, and how can people access to it?
We plan to launch this in the next couple of months. We are doing a store launch in Juhu. Tentatively opening Navratri, the first day of Navratri. This is right next to Kalaniketan in Juhu. So you can see our collection over there. And then we also will shortly launch our own website, Soulaa.com, where you can also place an order for these. You can give us your links, what you want on the NFC tags. We can place them in for you. We can customize your designs for you, and then ship it out to you straight to your home.
If you have process to line up for it to reach to the end consumer, how long is the whole process?
So it will take about 2 weeks, including shipping, because there is a certain degree of customization that goes into it. Right from putting your links in to customizing the ring size, etc. So it is made to order. Essentially, when you place an order, the ring is specially crafted for you. So it will take about 2 weeks to deliver. But yeah.
So my question is, the NFC is also coming like for payments gateway and all.
Yes.
So will that also be somewhere included in?
Payment gateways will not be included now, because there is a lot of security concerns that goes into building something like a credit card. There's a lot of liability concerns and then government approval, so that will not be a part of this.
Thank you. And what I'm going to tell you is, again, it is such an amazing gift to give, like to your brother, your father, or your boyfriend, because you can add your emotions in it and send it. Not only just work-wise, they're definitely work-wise. It is great because we can easily send our portfolios or we can send our Insta handles. But also at the same time, we can share it with our family members and friends and give them a sweet message, which will be a great surprise. And I think it's a very cute, emotional, at the same time very work-friendly gift that we can give. So I think it's great. And I know your mom started with 16 jewelries, which is amazing, because that's why you kept the name Soulaa Jewels. And I think with mom's blessing, everything goes wonderful. So I wish you all the very best and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Path-breaking and a very unique initiative that you brought to life. I was discussing earlier that a few years back I was discussing with some of our friends in a coffee shop about some interesting ways in which you can exchange communication cards, and we are mostly sitting and exchanging cards or sharing details, but it's difficult to remember, as you were saying, right? And if there's a way that we can exchange it through bands or rings. And we were thinking about it over a coffee shop, and now today, a few years later, I see it live coming, and it was something I did not expect. And first time in India, so real kudos to you to launch this innovative product. I think bringing technology and linking NFC to jewelry is something very unique, and I'm sure there are many more things that you will add on. I think there was a question on payment technology, but I think there are many other additional things like bitcoins and other things that you could bring in jewelry, which has already started in global space. So wish you all the best for that. And one thing which I really appreciate, which I was discussing with you offline, was the price of this has not gone considerably up. So it's a marginal thing over the original product, which is the ring, the jewelry, or the pendant. It's just a marginal increment, but you get so much value add. So, and I think the most highlight for me, what I take away back today is the ease of use, right? You just exchange. You're wearing a ring. You just tap it on the phone, and the Insta ID, the contact details, the email address, whatever we want to share goes through in a matter of seconds. So I think that's the convenience which technology is bringing to us, and thank you for bringing that to life here. So wish you all the best, and to your parents as well for all this. Take care.
Go to jail, put your house on up for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? Hope you didn't catch a tail.
I personally think what Siddharth also said is correct, where it's so easy these days to do so many things with technology, and adding technology to jewelry is such a huge breakout for people to get in and wear rings, wear bracelets. I personally used to wear a lot of rings and bracelets, where
now I've lost all of them. So that's my problem. And I think with this, I think if I wear a bracelet or a ring, I'm going to be pretty sure that first of all it's expensive. Second of all, yeah, it has NFC. So whatever my contact or whatever I'm adding is going to go out to people. But it's a great initiative, and I personally believe for all the single guys and girls out there, when they go out partying, when they think, how do I get in touch with that girl or guy? So it's going to be very easy for them to like, oh, hey babe, let me just tap on your phone, that's all, and you get your contact. So it's going to work out well for all the age groups, and that's something what the gap in market is, and you've targeted all of them, starting from us to you, to them, and to the media, and to everybody out here. So congratulations, yes, thank you.
Just one step behind. That's perfect. Yeah.
Ora.
Ora over here.
Ora. Yeah.
Ora. Straight. Look here.
Look here straight.
Yeah,
Smile. 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 This side look. This side is a case. This side guy.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, एक नंबर Ora.
Good. Number one top.
Smile, smile. Ora. Smile. दे रही है.